In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on October 8, 2022, and providing you with team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Seattle Mariners versus Toronto Blue Jays. It's only day 2 of the postseason in Major League Baseball, but it's already a win-or-go-home situation for one team north of the border. It's the Seattle Mariners on the road as they travel to face the Toronto Blue Jays in Game 2 of their best-of-3 American League Wild Card Series Saturday afternoon. In Game 1 of the series Friday afternoon, it was Seattle earning a 4-0 victory to draw first blood and move to the brink of advancing to the American League Division Series. Then the Mariners close things out and punch their ticket to the next round, or will the Blue Jays prevail to force a winner-take-all Game 3 on Sunday afternoon? The Mariners are 4-1 in their last 5 Saturday games and 7-2 in their last 9 overall. The Blue Jays are 37-14 in their last 51 Saturday games and 1-4 in their last 5 during Game 2 of a series. The over is 4-0-1 in Mariners' last 5 overall. The over is 5-2 in Blue Jays' last 7 overall. The Mariners are 5-0 in the last 5 meetings. The Blue Jays won 5 of their last 7 games, but they split their last 6 home games. They were playing well offensively at the end of the season, but they couldn't get it going in their last game against a dominant Luis Castillo, who pitched 7.1 shutout innings. Their offensive struggles will continue in this game because Ray has done well on the mound, especially on the road where he shut out 2 of the last 3 teams he has faced. The Mariners have won 5 straight games in the last 5 games between the 2 teams. Their offense has been great, with the team scoring at least 4 runs in 4 of their last 5 games. Even though Gausman has pitched well for the Blue Jays, he struggled in recent games, giving up 14 runs in his last 5 starts. He gave up 9 runs in his last 3 home starts and will have a hard time slowing them down. The Mariners have gotten past the jitters after playing Game 1, and Gausman's home issues plus the pressure for the Blue Jays is too much for them to handle. The Mariners will have the pitching advantage in this matchup, so the Seattle Mariners money line is our full game side pick. The Toronto Blue Jays offense is due for a breakout offensive performance after yesterday, and both pitchers head into this game shaky. Robbie Ray has a 4.69 earned run average and .262 allowed batting average on the road, while Kevin Gausman has a 4.57 earned run average and .305 allowed batting average at home. Gausman has allowed 36 hits and 16 runs in his last 34.1 innings. The Mariners averaged 4.59 runs per game on the road during the season. They averaged 4.33 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Blue Jays. They have a .351 batting average against Gausman this season, and with him giving up 3 runs per game in his last 3 home starts, the Mariners will hit their average in this game. The Blue Jays averaged 4.43 runs per game at home during the season. They averaged 2.67 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Mariners. Seattle gave up 4 runs per game on the road this season, and Ray gave up 3.25 runs per game in his last 3 starts, so expect the Blue Jays to score enough runs to push the score past the total. Plus, I don't see either offense having many issues with either pitcher. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. San Diego Padres versus New York Mets. The San Diego Padres were able to score early and often as they picked up a 7-1 road win on Friday against the New York Mets in Game 1 of the National League Wild Card round. They will send southpaw Blake Snell to the mound, and is coming off of a losing effort against the Chicago White Sox back on October 2nd as he threw 6 innings and gave up a run on 3 hits with a walk and 6 strikeouts. The New York Mets have their backs against the wall as they are down 1-0 in a best-of-3 series here on Saturday night at Citi Field and need to win this game to keep their season alive. Right-hander Jacob deGrom will get the start and is coming off of a losing effort against the Atlanta Braves as he pitched 6 innings and gave up 3 runs on 5 hits with 0 walks and 11 strikeouts back on September 30th. The Padres are 5-1 in their last 6 road games and 5-2 in their last 7 Saturday games. San Diego is 3-10 in their last 13 playoff games. Meanwhile, the Mets are 43-19 in their last 62 at home and 11-5 in their last 16 Saturday games. New York is 15-7 in their last 22 at home versus a lefty starter. The San Diego Padres have a huge advantage as they were able to rest their top bullpen arms in Game 1, while the New York Mets were forced to use Trevor May, Seth Lugo, David Peterson, and Mitchell Givens, which are all some of the bigger arms on the roster. Jacob deGrom has not been doing well as of late, as he was 1-3 with a 4.5 earned run average in his 5 September starts, so he is not doing well and is also dealing with a blister on his pitching hand that could compromise him. Blake Snell has pitched well in the postseason with a 2.83 career earned run average during those outings. The Padres offense showed the ability to build confidence, and winning this game could help them line up their pitching in the National League Division Series and taking the series. Hitting 4 home runs is a great sign for this offense, and that's without Juan Soto getting on base throughout the game. Snell finished off the regular season on a pretty solid run. In his final 3 outings, he put up just 1 earned over a span of 18 innings on 5 hits and 6 walks. Snell went 1-1 during that time and 0-1 in his final pair of starts. In the Friday opener, San Diego got off to a great start offensively with 3 runs in the first 2 innings. If the Padres can keep the bats moving, they should be in great shape with Snell on the mound. It'll be interesting to see what deGrom can do. He hasn't been spectacular lately and is coming off a finger blister issue. That said, I believe that this game will finish close. The Padres are playing with house money and have a strong starter of their own on the mound, so the San Diego Padres money line is our full game side pick. deGrom playing in a game with a super low total has become standard, but he is not in his best form right now. He has allowed each least 3 earned runs in 4 consecutive starts and is dealing with a blister along with the pressure that comes with starting in an elimination game. San Diego is confident and loose at the plate right now, which does not bode well for deGrom. Snell has been in good form, but his season earned run average still sits above 3.3. I believe that the Mets will generate more offense in this game than they did in Game 1, but I also strongly believe that the Padres will get to deGrom. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Philadelphia Phillies versus St. Louis Cardinals. The Cardinals host Game 2 of a 3-game series in the wild card round of the 2022 playoffs. After an extraordinary collapse in the 9th inning, the Phillies came from behind to defeat the Cardinals 6-3 on Friday, October 7th. Philadelphia will go for the sweep over St. Louis, the National Central winners, on Saturday night inside Busch Stadium. The Phillies are 4-10 in their last 14 road games and 25-12 in their last 37 games following a win. The Cardinals are 36-16 in their last 52 Saturday games and 1-4 in their last 5 overall. The over is 5-2 in Phillies' last 7 overall. The over is 4-1 in Cardinals' last 6 overall. The under is 8-2 in the last 10 meetings in St. Louis and 5-1 in the last 6 meetings. The Phillies attempt to advance to the National League Division Series on Saturday night. They will need a gem from Aaron Nola. I do not have a lot of confidence in the veteran considering he surrendered 5 runs in 7 innings in his lone meeting against St. Louis this season. Nola has 0 postseason experience. The Phillies took Game 1 6-3 on Friday night after trailing 2-0 going into the top of the 9th, in which they put up 6 runs and now find themselves 1 win away from advancing to the divisional series. The Cardinals were in control in Game 1, holding a late 2-0 lead, but it was a rare 9th inning blemish from Ryan Helsley and the Cardinals' bullpen, which was ranked 4th in the National League, that ultimately cost them the win. The Cardinals, who won the National League Central this season, will need to win 2 straight games to avoid elimination. The Phillies will look to close this out by sending right-hander Aaron Nola to the mound. Even though Nola had a sub-.500 record, going 11-13 in 32 starts, his numbers on the year were still great. He finished the season with a 3.25 earned run average and a 0.96 WHIP. However, Nola faced the Cardinals once and struggled, allowing 5 earned runs on 7 hits in 7 innings and taking the loss. The Cardinals will give the start to right-hander Miles Mikolas, who went 12-13 in 32 starts with a 3.3 earned run average and a 1.03 WHIP. He faced the Phillies twice and performed better than Nola did against the Cardinals, allowing only 3 earned runs total, going at least 5.1 innings in both starts. Lean toward the Cardinals on Saturday, as this offense can grab a lead just like it did on Friday. Only this time, the bullpen, which was top 10 in earned run average during the regular season, probably won't blow it, so the St. Louis Cardinals money line is our full game side pick. Even though both starting pitchers were top tier all season, these offenses may have been even better. The Phillies finished the season ranked 8th in OBP and OPS, 11th in team average, and were a top 10 team in generating runs, as they ranked 7th in runs scored. We have already seen what the Phillies offense can do within a game when they exploded for 6 runs in the 9th inning on Friday. The Cardinals offense is even slightly better than the Phillies. They finished 5th in OBP, ops and runs scored on the season, while ranking 10th in team average. Even though it was a small sample size, the Cardinals have proved they can score on Nola as well. Look for more runs on Saturday. Both offenses found their spark late yesterday, and there's a chance that carries over here. Also, this will be Aaron Nola's playoff debut, so who knows how the nerves hold up. In 77 at-bats against current Cardinals, Miles Mikolas is allowing a .273 batting average with 4 homers and a .309 OBP. We're getting another low total between these teams. Yes, both pitchers are good, but it won't take much to get us past this total number. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.